You know, I try so hard to never say the same thing upon switching it on or off because I don't want to end up stagnating, which is how I would feel if I had a routine. I want to always feel able to be present, and what helps for me is like not falling into a auto process, I guess, with how I greet and sign off in the camera. Don't know, don't ask me why. Or do. I would not mind. Okay, so through journaling actually, but then I see it in the vlogs we just recorded, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to achieve, what I love and I'm passionate about in our vlogs. I think I've seen a bit of it. A bit of it is working out how to translate the process for how we saw things and who we were before therapy and before we understood in an experienced and embodied way why the advice was what the advice is. Like let go of attachment to outcome. I've heard that 1,000 times. But until I developed the understanding of how it applied to me, what it looked like when you weren't doing that, the real life moments in day-to-day life that it affects me on, that are improving because I've gained the experience of why that's the advice. Shit, man. There's a big gap between those two people, and I want to translate the process so that we could have understood it and understood why it's worth doing this. That's what I like to do. I like to journal and vlog about it's not just this is what helps me and this is what helps us, because we heard that a lot too, and it could still take us a long time to be motivated to put in the work we needed to find the benefits ourselves of why. So it's not just this is what helps me, this is what helps us. It's this is why, this is how I've learned that, this is what that looks like. That's what I like to do, the translation between those two, between hearing something and cognitively knowing that it might help and knowing this is the cost, this is the benefit, this is what it will take, this is what it'll achieve, this is how it'll feel, this is what it'll look like, this is what the opposite of that looks like if you don't. That's the sort of stuff I would have wanted to know, that's really helped us to learn, to start to implement things in processes that help us to gain those things. Once we know why it's worth gaining, we started doing it. So this is what I'm interested in. You know, like what's different in my life since learning the benefits of, say, not making assumptions. I've heard that, we all know that's the advice, but like, what if I don't realize when I'm making an assumption? What if it's like, comes out as a matter of safety? What if this person thinks I'm really annoying right now is not actually a factual reality of the moment we're in and we don't have to stop talking? But what if it's a lingering feeling and in fact a judgment being made by our brains that we don't have to hold on to? But it's not that simple as just realizing that cognitively and stopping it from happening. Like, I am making an assumption and a judgment in places where insecurities have gone off that doesn't serve me or the people I'm around, but I don't always realize it. So like, trying to work out what that looks like and how to recognize it and what's different for me, like what was it like when I made these judgments without realizing I was? What was it like when I made assumptions about what people around me were thinking of me versus how do I feel and why is it different now? How does it affect my life, my ability to exist, you know? Like a trauma walkthrough guide, like a game walkthrough, but for trauma. That's what I want to do, man. It's what I'm trying for. Then there was, I think that's this for this video.